Matthew. So what we were talking about until then, though, is occasions in our lives where we thought, what have I done to deserve this, right? Where something's gone terribly wrong. Like, well, what's happened? Trevor Locke, what's happened in your life where you thought, what have I done to deserve this?
Numerous occasions. The worst one, I suppose, was involved a vicar and some mice, going back to the mice thing.
Ridiculous. If you listened to the show last week, you'll have heard that Trevor slaughters mice for pleasure.
That's not true. That was a joke that you did last week.
What he does, no, it's based on fact. Trevor Locke kills mice in his house, he drenches himself in mouse blood, decorates his body in mouse skulls, and then screams out to the world, "I like it!" And now he has the gall to say that mice have been involved somehow in his past.
Well, that's why I've chosen this particular memory, because I thought it goes with the theme, but people realise that it's obviously a joke.
It's not a joke.
It is a joke.
I do think killing animals is a joke.
Labelling yourself as a mouse person.
Trevor the Mouse Locke. What is this affiliation you have with rodents?
It's not. I'm going to choose a different memory then. I'm not going to do
this
the
one.
mice.
Well, no, but the thing is, you're meant to set this up so that people think, oh yeah, that's the sort of thing that happened to me, I'll let them know. But we say, what
a
did you
mouse
say?
and a vicar.
Mouse and a vicar.
So unless you live in Enid Blyton's imagination, those kind of things don't happen to you. Go on, Trev, what is the story?
Come on, alienate everyone.
Oh, right. So I just like catching little mice when I was a boy. And I go to the garden. I catch them alive. Alive, though. This is the key.
So then you can watch them squirm, Trev.
Stop it. I was an amateur naturalist, and I go into my garden.
Whereas now, as an amateur naturist, he's sat here completely nude, everyone, but for a little mouse pelt.
You can use the webcam and see that I'm fully clothed.
Do use the webcam, actually. You can see us, and if you want, you can text us and say, make Trevor do something, and then me and Matt, by God, we'll make him do it. So go on, let's hear about this mouse anecdote.
I used the Longworth Small Mammal Trap, which is a catch-alive trap.
It shouldn't be. Other mammal traps are available.
Yeah, this is a catch-alive trap, and it was used by the Ministry of Agriculture for survey purposes. My father worked for the Ministry of Agriculture, and that's how I first came across this trap. I bought my own one.
Just when I think Trevor can't get any more tedious, he'll come out and say, like, my father used to work for the Ministry of Agriculture. It was a Longworth Hogworth camel mouse trap. Trevor, will you get on to the meat and bones of this story, which I'm convinced, even though I haven't heard it, is I crunched up a mouse's spine under the sole of my shoe.
That's not nice.
Is this the mouse thinking, what have I done to deserve this? Are you empathising with it?
Yeah, it will be. Listen, but yes, it works on that level as well.
How can this be bad for you?
Come on, there's a vicar and a mouse involved. Let's get to it. And then there's going to be a bit where someone, possibly the mouse, thinks, what have I done to deserve this? Because otherwise this jingle's not going to work.
So I catch two mice. It was an accident. It was, you know, one of those lucky things.
You were young, you were crazy.
Hey, we've all been there, haven't we? We were only setting out for one mouse. By jingo, we got two. Shocks away what it is to be an Englishman. To grow up in the 70s was very heaven. Yeah, the whole Zeppelin thing was happening. Trevor was out catching mice. Sometimes two a day. Come on, Trevor, what happened?
So I've got two long-tailed field mice, and I keep them in a cage that I've specially built.
I keep trying to make it all
You can't build cages.
I can't, that's the problem. Because I also had a fish tank in my bedroom, and during the night...
This is just rambling.
During the night, the mice escaped out of my
It's like reading a serial killer's diary.
and they fell into the fish tank.
And then Trevor fell over and thought, what a lovely story.
That's moving. Trev, I know, come, let's get to, because I want to know how the vicar gets
So what
involved
happens
in
is,
this
as
rhubarb.
my mum was ill at the time, and the vicar would come round to visit my mum. And sometimes he'd come and visit me, and I was in my bedroom.
Oh, you lived together, didn't you? What kind of atomised family was it? Did you all live in separate caravans?
He'd knock on my
Trevor lived in the South Tower.
and so what he did, he just sort of knocked. It was like pastoral care. My mum was poorly. He thought, you know, I'll go around and visit the Locke family.
Yeah.
He knocked on my bedroom door, and I hadn't realised that the mice had gone into the fish tank and they'd actually drowned. And he came into my bedroom, and he saw the mice first. He you know.
So he came in and thought, oh, but poor little Trevor Locke, his mum's not well.
How's
and
it
now
going
he's
at
taken.
school? How is it looking with your mum? And I said, it's fine. And he turned around and he said, oh, you've got some hobbies then. And then there were these
I see you drown mice.
two mice sort of floating in the tank, drowned. And he saw them, and I saw them, and I had to explain what had
What did you
happened.
say?
I said, oh.
Oh yeah, that cleared it up. I imagine
That wasn't meant to happen.
he
That
probably
was an
sank to
accident.
his knees at that point and said, there is no God. He probably made him renounce the clergy. He probably went straight off after that and had it off with someone.
No, he told me that I should take them out and bury them in the garden.
At the very least, give him a Christian burial,
And I
Trevor.
explained to him that I hadn't realised and that I would do that, and that wasn't meant to happen.
And then Trevor thought to himself,
What have I done to deserve
The answer to that question is obviously captured and tortured mice. That's what you're done to deserve.
It looked bad. It's not what I wanted to do. I liked mice and I cared for animals. And it looked like I was a nasty little kid who enjoys doing bad things to animals.
Strange though, Trev, that was the beginning of a lifetime of torturing mice.
Misunderstood. That's what it's about. I like animals. This is the thing.
Very
I like
easy to
animals.
say you
People
misunderstood, Trev, in life. Okay.